Nekros is the original farming frame, and there are many reasons why players love him. Other than the fact that he is just a farming frame, players love him for his kit. That's not to say that there's no problems with them. There are tons of problems with them, but he does have some great stuff, minus his first ability, Soul Punch, which is considerably useless, aside from ragdolling some enemies. Now in this video, I'm just going to be focusing on what players love about Nekros. I have a video on what players hate about Nekros, and that will be linked in the description. Now, first things first, his Desecrate ability. Everybody loves Desecrate. It grants more loot, and what's not to love about that? There's no need to focus on Desecrate too much. So instead, let's jump straight into the very first reason. His second ability, Armour Strips enemies. Armor stripping is great no matter what at any level, regardless of the gameplay. Armor stripping is fantastic and it's always useful. So Nekros can be used in most general gameplay. And then he has the option to use his fourth ability, the Shadows of the Dead. Now this is the third reason, his survivability. If you use the Shadows of the Dead augment, you'll gain damage reduction up to a max of 90% via your undead minions. Now the AI isn't the best, but just having some damage reduction is fantastic. It's not the absolute best, and it's not nearly as good as being able to negate damage entirely, but it does grant survivability, which is useful in any gameplay. Now with the AI for his fourth ability not being the best, and the damage reduction obviously not being the best at only 90%, you'd think he'd be dying pretty quickly, but with Terrify, allows for some great crowd control because the enemies will start fleeing in terror in a mission and they won't even focus on you so long as they are terrified, allowing for you to kill them quite easily. Though of course there is the problem with them fleeing while the meta demands nuking, which Nekros has none of. But again, even then it's not a big problem because it saves you the chance of dying just by making them run in terror. And any good nuke build will be able to kill them regardless of if they're on this side of the map or the next. And now that's pretty much it. There's not much to Nekros, unfortunately. His main thing is Desecrate, his ability, his farming ability. It's the main thing he's used for. It's the main thing people will talk about when talking about Nekros. But he does have abilities that make it so he doesn't weigh down the team. And this is what people love about him, is he's not just a farmy gimmick frame. He kind of does have something else. Though his AI for his fourth ability isn't the best, his second ability with armor reduction and a bit of crowd control kind of makes up for it a little bit. And though it's not the best, he does have just the ability to survive, strip armor, and then support a team. And then naturally, farm. So in the end, that's all you could really ask for in a Warframe. And I'm sure there's builds out there that make him a menace, even in high level, even end game gameplay. But unfortunately, I do not have a build like that. And with that being said, that's pretty much just about it. Now, if there's anything you guys absolutely love about Nekros, or even absolutely hate about Nekros, please let me know down in the comments. I'm interested in hearing other people's thoughts. And if you have any other frames that you absolutely love or absolutely hate, please let me know as well. And with that being said, that's just about it. Until next time.